the audience and me, like, how this came about and, like, why now and why even do that?
Do you want to take that one?
I'll pass it to you.
But it's that sense of community that I hope to instill. Like in 22 when we did it, man, like you said, we didn't really know where to start, but y'all know me. I'm going to go and figure that shit out, right?
Right.
100%.
And so I got it off the ground. I invested a ton of money, lost a lot more. But it was so fun. Quincy fits into that. It was like at Berry Ann, it was like you played with different walks of life at Berry Ann. And, you know, when the game was done, you know, win or lose, there's a little bit of shit talk, but it was still like, hey, you going to the park tonight?
Yeah, for real. We're at least trying to cover something all summer while all the kids are outside. Like, be at the park all day Saturday. Like, something for everybody to do. Because nobody's outside like that anymore, except for at fucking bars.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Issa Kickback. I'm Marcellus.
And I'm James.
And let's get to it. You already know how we got to start off first. We got to hit with the vibe check. The illusion of waiting, thinking that the right time will come, the perfect moment doesn't exist. Act now or the chance will pass you by.
Ah.
That's hard.
I think that's everyday life.
Yeah.
You know, every time you walk out the door, you got a chance to be great. So, like, don't wait for a certain title or a certain thing to happen to you. Just act now. Get to it. Chase after your dreams. Don't wait on a special occasion, you know. That's a waste of a good opportunity.
Yeah. Every day you get the chance to be great. So I think it's that, and especially pertaining to what we're talking about today, I think it's
Absolutely.
like you get out and you just go for it. You just go for it. Yeah, that's, I don't know. To me, every day is an opportunity to be great, and that's I wake up and that's how I look at it. Like, I even break my days down to quarters because you don't always wake up with that.
Yeah, especially on a Monday.
So it's
how many alarms y'all got is the question.
Yeah, so it's like I got 4, so it's when I'm getting up at 5:30, you know, the 5:10, the 5:50, you know,
start cutting it close.
Yeah, when I'm getting up at these times, and it's like, okay, but it's like, man, after Q1 9 o'clock hit, it was like, okay, Q2 we finna. It's a good day. It's a good day to have a good day. So, that's kind of how I perceive that. What about you, KJ?
We all got the same 24 hours. We all live in the same revolving, rotating earth. We all got the same amount of days in the time. You got to make it as best as you can. You waiting on a sign. Don't get me wrong, believing in God, it's great faith. Don't ever get me wrong on that. But you waiting for somebody else to give you something that you can work for. Something that you can make happen. Like, you can have that backup as in your faith and being like, okay, I got a backup plan. But that being your plan A when you right here making your own steps.
Create your own destiny.
Yeah, why be so patient?
For real. Yeah, and you're supposed to do the work anyway.
Exactly.
God ain't gonna get you there. You gotta, what you said earlier, you can lead someone to the water, but you can't make them drink it.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it.
So, so speaking of going after it and chasing and creating our own destiny, today we are discussing the We Hoopin Summer League with 2 of the founding members. Can you guys, like, kind of tell the audience and me, like, how this came about and, like, why now and why even do that?
Do you want to take that one?
I'll pass it to you because
He's like, you're the mastermind. You're the one that told me
spearheaded this, like,
shit to my to-do list,
bro. Spearheaded this. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, we always wanted to do something for the city, whether it's Jacksonville, whether it's Quincy.
Right.
But he spearheaded. Like, I always wanted to get it off the ground, but I was like, I don't have the first steps, and he spearheaded it. So I'll let him begin the first steps, and then I'll kind of incorporate myself into it.
Got you.
So, man, a big part of my childhood, rain, snow, cloudy. We was at Berry Ann. We would hoop at Berry Ann, you know, and like similar to music, it was like we kicking it. Why don't we do this?
Yeah.
Why don't we do this? And it was like, you know what? We could do that shit. So it just clicked one day. I moved to Jacksonville my sophomore year of high school.
Right.
And
Philo, I'm still mad at you for that, but another day. Another day.
And so when I was in high school, Community Park, which is where we had the first league in 22, that was that all the high school students kicked it there, like basketball, skateboarders. It was like it was
Fire
a
park,
melting.
by the way. That is a fire park.
Yeah, it is, and it was a melting pot because you got you got the kids. It was just you got the kids that are different. You got the athletes. You got the preps. It was like a melting, and like, bro, that's where I learned the hacky sack, and that's to me that was like that was real community. You know what I'm saying? Because I got friends that could build me a computer. I got friends that could do my taxes, and I got friends that could show me how to ollie and kickflip and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I got
kind of the same person sometimes.
yeah.
Hey,
And then I got friends that we used to kick it with at that same park that went overseas and played ball, and we all used to kick it together. You know,
did you ever beat that person? Don't lie.
Chill. But so that's, to me, it was like building that sense. Like, and just to go back to how Quincy fits into that is like at Berry Ann, it was like you played different walks of life at Berry Ann, and you know, when the game was done, you know, win or lose, there's a little bit of shit talk, but it was still like, hey, you going to the park tonight?
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
And we back there the next weekend.
From the old heads not letting us play to them telling us to show up and play, and
you know, defense.
Hey, the way Titus was yelling at me today, boy, I was like, I had flashbacks.
Shout out to Titus. Shout out to Titus.
He said, I'm Titus. I was like, bro, chill, bro. I got hit by a car, some other shit, bro.
OG of the OGs,
yeah,
bro.
Shout out to Titus, but yeah, so it's just that sense of community, you know.
Sure.
That someone would grill. I don't know whose family, but y'all want to play. You know, so it's just,
come on now, you better get while it's hot now.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
But it's that sense of community that I hope to instill. Like in 22 when we did it, man, like you said, we didn't really know where to start, but y'all know me, I'm gonna go and figure that shit out, right?
100%.
And so I got it off the ground. I invested a ton of money, lost a lot more. But it was so fun, and I hated that it ended the way it did, and I was, you know, betrayed the way I was. But it was so fun, and it was nice to just be outside. Like, kids are playing at the playground while the adults are hooping, and I don't know. It's just that sense of community where you don't get that in the gym, because in the gym people are coming to play. You know, sometimes they'll watch. Like, if your league's well enough, they'll sit in the bleachers and watch. But it's like, you know, kids can't run around when you're in the gym.
No.
They don't have a playground to play, and that's why I like playing outside. It, of course, has its cons, but like, so I don't know. But that's kind of what inspired it, is us kicking it, and like, why don't we do this?
What was your start into this in your point of view?
Mine was any help that he needed, I had backup for. Like, as far as community, getting the word out there. Like, I don't want to say I know more people than James and Quincy, but I'm more inclusive in Quincy rather than he is. Like, because he works a lot, so it's not like he's out in social environments all the time. It's not like he's outside all the time. So it's like I'm kind of like that in town connection to him. Yeah. Like, I don't want to. That sounds weird, but like, that's the best way I can describe it. But that's kind of how I come into play. I'm the voice of what his ideas are and trying to get it to the people as fast as possible, whether it's word of mouth, whether it's talking to somebody, like something like that. Like, that's where I help the best at, I'll say.
And I think, just to add on to that, believe it or not, there's still people like that. We were at all nights with Scotty's together, and we have memory, and they will act like they don't know me. And I still deal with that. And it's so weird. It's so weird. So
is it not to cut you off, but is it because you're not outside, or is it because, like, I'm keeping 100 with you, is it because they might fear you because of what they think that your success is? I
think they are scared of, like, what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just think that, he thinks he's so much higher than everybody else. I think some people actually do think that.
I get that from people's reactions when they see, like, actually talking, like, oh wow, he's talking to me.
Yeah. Like, they're like,
well, I'm serious.
Starstruck with me. Like, maybe just because that's, like, my brother. Like, I see him as, like,
he's our boy. Like, I know.
Yeah, like, that's my dog. Like, don't get me wrong. To me, he's successful as hell.
I think that motherfucker puking in the toilet.
Man, I done seen him do so much shit. Like,
he's still human. That's why he calls himself Just James.
Listen. Sidebar. This dude came up to me. He's like, man, James, he's the man. Whatever he needs, I got him. I was like, whatever he needs. Hold on now. Do you know that dude? Hold on.
Man.
I ain't gonna just say whatever he needs. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
like,
this
they,
is my
like-
man. But like,
James, they're like starstruck by James.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, successful
Y'all
motherfucker.
gassing the fuck out of me right
You would think so, but like people that
Yes.
don't know you, they only see you as like this business owner or like this event promoter. Or,
that's
like,
what I'm getting at. Yeah.
yeah, like they don't know you as a human. Like they think like some people, I don't want to say everybody, but there are a percentage of people that think of you as like an in-town celebrity. As weird as that sounds, like
No, that's dope.
that's like where their eyes are when it comes to you. Because again, like you're not outside all the time.
yeah.
So it's like when we see him, it's usually like a business thing, which I wouldn't say that's like a downfall for you or anything. You got your focus, you're determined, like you got shit to do and you ain't killing time.
Yeah, no mentor.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like you got your priorities all in straight. So you're not social like everybody else is. So it's
Word.
like that's why they see you as like, I don't want to say higher up, but like as a celebrity.
I'll say that when I do like hoodie drop off, it's never like here's your hoodie and go. It's like a like 10-minute conversation. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, I gotta go. Like I got shit to do a little bit, but like thank you for buying. I don't. All right, I'm not gonna let my ego talk, but thank you guys. That's really dope.
For sure. Thank you to that dude that came up to me. You're wildin'.
He's still a,
wow.
yeah.
No,
He's still an asshole. Don't get me wrong. He a
Man,
great
we gotta bring him
human.
down a little. Bring him down.
Yeah. Like, hold on. Like, don't get me wrong.
I
Like, y'all
literally
can-
just said my ego's not gonna talk, and they're like, hold on.
Nah,
before
let's go
We're
ahead.
not just gonna give him the chance.
No, I'll talk for him. Great dude, fantastic. Like, love him to death. He got his moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, as a kid, like we used to go back and forth. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but no, but
Go ahead, bro.
yeah.
I don't even know what I was about to say. Like I appreciate the love because I so often feel like people just want to avoid me, and I'm just like,
Why?
damn, bro, we just talking on a snap. Like
Yeah.
I just told you to come hoop, bro. I thought we was hooping. Like, so it's always weird. That's why there's like a few guys like shout out to Dom and Chris. It was like they'll just hit me like, bro, we trying to hoop today. You down? I'm like, shit, bro. I see what my little talking about. Like, so I appreciate those guys because that. Like I'm still a human. Like I literally call myself just James for a reason.
Yeah.
Because I think you made a great point. I'm not outside. I really don't want to be outside.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, that's why I do these events. Is like if I go outside, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna make sure I give these people this moment that they can think about, and they can be like, yeah, I had a great time at this event. The Jaron Benton memories came up, and I posted some of those today.
It's on my snap today too.
Yeah,
so
and,
far.
and it was like seeing and it was like so many people like swiping up like I was there for that. Like I gave them that moment,
Yeah.
and that's so cool. But for them to have that moment and then be like, I don't know if I could talk to them if I see him out. I'm just like, bro, hell yeah! Like you supported my business. Like say what's up. Like
yeah.
That you got love for them at some point because
Yeah.
of that.
yeah, because I'm fucking winging it. I don't got no mentor. I don't have no rich family. I literally am winging it. I bust my ass. I work 14-hour days, and then when I lived in Jacksonville, I worked 14-hour days, 5 days a week. Now I do it 4 days a week, which I'm grateful. But like, I bust my ass. So.
Cool.
I don't know. And some people want fame. I don't want fame. I just want motherfuckers to be like, that's a good dude.
Yeah. Which this whole basketball thing is a community thing.
And it's all about community. And I know the price kind of rubs people the wrong way, but like I lost $2,000 when I did the Jacksonville one. And my whole goal for Jacksonville was to donate some of the money back. Like a big thing for this, like if there is money left over, we're paying for kids to go get trained.
Yeah.
With semi-professional athletes.
For real. Yeah.
That's where the profits are going for this. So like if any.
Yeah, and the idea was to give it back to the schools for the lunch that can't be paid. Like this is all community work.
It's all community.
The junior high was like our main focus just because we had better connections in there. But like that's like we're not getting rich off this.
That's what I'm saying, and I know. And the thing about Quincy is Quincy's a basketball community, so they've been hustled.
100%.
They've been
They're
hustled.
skeptical on it.
Do you think that's, speaking of skepticism, do you think that's why like they're kind of like nervous to sign up because they've been hustled so many times before?
100%. I've had people come and talk to me and be like, "Why can't y'all lower the price?" It's like,
y'all heard
it's Quincy,
y'all jerseys are $350,
bro. Like it's Quincy,
Damn.
like
it's they're custom
so much
jerseys.
we
It's
gotta go
shorts
through.
and it's shorts and a top.
yeah,
So this is like legit.
It's legit, bro.
Full blown.
That's what I'm saying. Like I reached out to a league over near Macomb. to get who he's like, we can just run the jerseys for you. $350 for the jerseys, and the league entry is $600.
Okay.
We have $250 to pay refs, to cover drinks, to use towards that, and not even including the park district fees. The park district fees are right under $2,000, $1,800. I shell that out.
Bro,
myself. I bet on y'all to sign up for this shit. I paid $1,800 so this thing could even exist.
Because we've had plenty of these attempts,
right?
And so they're not here anymore.
Speaking of the challenges and the growth of the league, because you said this is your second time around doing this, what are some of like the biggest hurdles outside of like the skepticism of the town? What is like the biggest hurdles? Is it getting sponsors? Is it getting refs? Is it finding a court? Like what's the biggest challenges for you guys?
Where do you want to start? Like it's
myself. I think myself personally is the biggest hurdle because I don't like asking for money.
That fam.
You know, sponsors is weird for me, and I always try to provide more value. Like right now, you know, we have our packages and I posted them and things like that, but I'm not going and knocking on doors. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love the relief financially, you know, because if the league pocket runs short, I'm in charge of that.
Right.
Like in Jacksonville, we ran out of money on like the 5th or 6th week. So every week after that, I had to come out of pocket to pay for the refs.
Out of your own paycheck.
Yeah, and that was $50 a game.
And how many games a day?
4 to 5 games a day.
Damn.
Yeah.
A week.
You got So
I paid that.
Shit.
Yeah.
I want to cancel. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You know, but so I think myself, but it's like I need to do that, and so. That's why I try to provide more value. Like we just landed our first sponsor. Shout out to Maurice King, Gemcity Real Estate.
Reese. Shout out to Reese, 2014 classman.
He got our rookie package, and with that rookie package, he gets not only that he gets a shout out, but we have music playing during the league, so he'll get a shout out during our sponsor segment.
Okay.
The Facebook promotion, and then like every player gets a grab bag like with their jerseys in it, right? So he'll even get to put some promo for his real estate. So like if people are buying and selling a home, he can put his business card in there. And like when people, it's just like Gus Macker, like when you go get your shirts and shit. And our goal is to get shirts, but we have to raise a certain amount because that's just
that's another expense.
Yeah,
that's just a business. Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the motherfucking started, right?
Yeah.
But so I'd say myself because I don't like to go ask for money, but I really need to get over that because I'm not only asking for money, I'm providing something in return that businesses have a budget for.
It is an investment. It's not I don't want, like the way he says it, it's not, I don't want people to think of it as like an expense.
Oh, word.
Like it's an investment into something bigger because this isn't, our goal is not for it to be the 1 year thing and then we're done. No, this is every year, all summer. We at least cover your Saturday every week. Like, there might be like July 4th or something like that. Like something we're going to take like 1 or 2 off. Okay. But we're at least trying to cover something all summer while all the kids are outside. Like be at the park all day Saturday. Like something for everybody to do. Because nobody's outside like that anymore except for at fucking bars.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's it. Bars.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
how hard was it to like recruit players and or refs as well to like officiate the games? Was that like a big challenge as well?
So in Jacksonville at first, but you know, you guys see my dad at shows. I lean on my dad for everything, bro.
Shout out to him.
I'm so grateful to have the father I do, and I hope he knows that I love you.
Shout out Philo.
So I literally in Jacksonville I just leaned on him like, who can I ask? Who can I talk to?
Yeah.
So I would literally go to my little brother's games and try to talk to the refs. Be like, hey,
what you doing this summer?
You know, and then my dad was like, yo, gotta do that. Like you could just ask. So that's how Jacksonville worked. But the thing that the biggest difference right now is in Jacksonville, KJ wasn't familiar with the area, so he was just someone that I could like, hey, how does this sound? You know, what do you think of this? Or he would share his ideas with me.
Right.
Quincy's different. Like we have a board. It's Devin Rogers, it's Cole Abbey. They couldn't be here to shoot this. It's KJ and myself, and it's like. Now I have a wider range, so Cole has been super helpful in the sense of finding, because Cole is a semi-professional athlete, and he's just very involved in the basketball community here.
Absolutely. Shout out to Cole.
Yeah,
he was one of Quincy's legends. Honestly, if you ask QHS basketball,
Absolutely. I remember those games. You know what I'm saying?
So he was a star athlete here. So he's very much well connected. So when he was like, yeah, I'll come on board, it was like, all right, this is what we need to do. He's like, say less. I got it. Mm-hmm. He sent me a list of 4 referees. He's like, they're down. Just let them know. So it's like, we got the 2 that are going to do it. And then we got 2 backups to call if they can't make it. And I was like, that's fire. Everybody is different working with the board because it's like, I used to do everything. So now it's like, hey, where are we at? And don't get me wrong, I still do a lot. It's my vision at the end of the day. It's my sense of community, But they see it, and that's why they're like, yeah, we'll do it. Like Rogers isn't hands on with the idea, but he was like, bro, I will show up for you. I will keep stats. I will shoot. I will use the camera. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'll do that. You know what I'm saying?
Involved.
Exactly, like anything to help grow it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And like even Jacksonville, like you pulled up. I had my homie Rod pull up.
Sorry to the dude. I put up with stats the whole game.
What is it? I think he's like, fam, how the fuck do I count rebounds? I was like, Sally, if they grab the ball off the rim.
Look, you're trying to make me sound bad. It's what happened. There's 2 white dudes that were killing. Right? It's 2 white dudes. One of them, I was like, oh, he's killing. I'm marking all his points, but it was the wrong white dude. I was like, oh, damn, it was really good. So, shout out to you, sorry. Yeah, don't make me look. I see what you did there.
No, I see what you did there.
Let's keep it going. Once the league gets started and you guys develop a rhythm, do you guys have any worries or like concerns? Like, hey, is it going to be like fighting? It is very
this one.
It is very Let's not get twisted. We are in Quincy.
Yeah, no, we're very competitive in Quincy. I don't want to say it's an anger. We're a very competitive bunch.
It's not anger. It's just sometimes
it's competitive. Yeah, it's competitiveness. Like it's your pride. It's the heat.
You need a Gatorade, a Snickers,
and we provide those. So
Gatorade and water.
Yeah,
depending on what you want.
So like, is there any concerns in that aspect?
There always concerns in Quincy, especially because that's like people. I play basketball with a wide range of people, like kids that are like 19, 18 now, like high school. I play basketball with varsity players now. Like I've played with Dom Clay, I've played with Rico Clay, I've played with Avion. Like I've played with young kids, but I've also played with Titus and Rock and Ray.
Can you play now?
Like I've played with a wide range of everybody. Like I still play to this day. So
okay.
When I talk about
I be trying.
When I talk about playing at Berry Ann or like we're doing at Berry Ann, they're like, really? And I'm like, it's not that bad. Like I understand like Berry Ann has a stigma on it.
Right.
And don't get me wrong. In the past, some people are scared to come to Berry Ann because you just don't know.
Shit.
But you've also had a Devin Rogers come to Berry Ann.
And he used to kill it.
And bust ass at Berry Ann. And now they got respect.
Yeah.
And now they got respect there forever. Like it's just a tough area. Like we're from 9th and Lynn. It's called the Projects. So that's our closest basketball court, except for what used to be called the Penny Lewis court, which is a whole different conversation.
We're not here for that.
Let's see. But, like, that's our closest court. So it's like, you got kids from the projects or adults from the projects, and you're going to Berry Ann. Yes, sometimes anger has overflowed. Yes, there has been situations.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like, we're there every weekend. Like, we would be there every weekend. So it's the love of the sport. Like, if you're scared, come play basketball. But just don't get out of pocket.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do is watch your mouth. Like, if you're scared of what somebody's going to do to you, just watch your mouth.
Don't play with Titus, I tell you that.
He was on my ass, bro. I'm like, damn. Hold on, man.
He came up to me. He's like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm already practicing. I said,
hey, look.
Well, we got 2 months away.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people are excited for it. I want people excited for it. I don't just...
But just to add on, there's parameters that we're taking. So like this is a you guys might not be familiar, but I get a lot of my inspiration from the Brody League, which is huge in Canada, and it's even expanded to the US. It's huge. That's where I got a lot of my inspiration for this league, right?
Okay.
For us, it's different because we are new. We don't have when I say the volunteer, the board is volunteers.
Yeah. We're not getting paid. People, I promise you, we're not getting paid.
The board is volunteers. My friends are volunteers. You need me today? Let me get a sitter for the kids. My friends are paying for sitters to come help bring this to life for y'all until we get into position to really make this a full thing, right?
Yeah.
But there are parameters, so it's like if the refs kick you out of the game, you have to pay a fine
To come back, yeah.
to come, you know. In Jacksonville, we didn't have the slave patrol involved, but I did have one of the biker groups I would ride through and make sure things were kosher, right?
Okay.
Quincy's gonna be a little different because I'm not connected in that sense, but it's also Quincy, so I expect them to like ride through every now and then.
Oh, they're going to. They're
because
It is very
yeah,
100%.
like in Jacksonville, you know, my dad would pull up and DJ. We had an announcer announcing the games, like we live streamed some, and it was like, so the thing is like, if y'all gonna act ass, it's gonna be on the internet.
Yeah,
like it's recorded.
Yeah.
But there's fines, there's removal, and then you know, if worst comes to worst, the slave patrol, you know, you get arrested.
Yeah.
And it's really that simple.
Bam, I just realized what the hell you were saying. I was like, what the fuck is a slave patrol?
I was like, okay, maybe it's a biker gang or whatever. And then he was like, they can take you away. I was like, yo.
No, that's the police. That's the police.
That's hard.
Fair. I'm so
it.
happy you mentioned that because I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
No, but there's parameters involved because I want you to be competitive. I want you to compete, but I want you to leave it on the court. When the game's over, I don't want to hear none of that rah like. Leave, or I'll have you escorted out.
Yeah.
You know, we're here for a good time with good people. We got good music. We're gonna have some vendors out there, some good healthy vendors. Like,
fam,
the excitement is real, and the price makes them hesitate, but the excitement is so real. Like, I was at the court today. Obviously, I've been telling you how tight this was, light me up. But I was at the court today, and I was just explaining to some of the guys and seeing the guys like, yeah, because I was like, yeah, I'm having some of my friends who like went overseas. I'm having them come visit and see y'all play and even compete in this, and like I really want that for us because
make it real.
There's so many y'all are so talented in this community,
bro.
If y'all don't get to wear that Blue Devil or that Raider jersey, y'all are overlooked,
bro.
They put you in shitty AAU circuits that lead nowhere.
And even when you do wear that jersey, you got a role to play, so you don't even get that. So it's like what I'm trying to build here is a way for you to be seen because we're gonna have. I have a videographer that he's agreed to be there every week. We're gonna have highlights. Yep.
We're gonna have full games recorded. If you want to post that shit online, if you want to go play overseas, like, you know, and it might not weigh as much right now, but in 3 years from now, when our second year when we're in the gym. They're going to be talking about this league. They'll be like, yo, hey, y'all doing that We Hoopin this summer? They're going to be on winter break trying to get their teams together. Hey, that We Hoopin.
Trying to hurry up and get it done because we got a limited number of teams. This ain't just like 100 teams. No, it's a set number.
Because there's 4 of us and a couple friends that will volunteer their time.
For one day. One Saturday a week. Like, don't get me wrong.
We literally dedicate our weekends over the summer to y'all.
Relax. So speaking about community and college player engagement, how is like recruiting players and like getting teams together? How's that going? Like, how many teams is there so far signed up, or is there like free agents, or like can you still get on the team?
Oh yeah.
By the time this episode drops, like what's the lowdown?
Yeah. So all right, as of this moment, March 30th, 2025, we have 2 teams registered, right?
Okay.
Max is 12, correct?
Huh?
Max is 12.
Yeah, so the max is 6 games a week right now.
Okay.
I don't know if all right, I'll do it anyway. All right, so the team we offer a free agent portal, right? Because as someone who's been in a city where they just like to hoop competitively, you don't always get picked up.
Right.
So the free agent portal is dope.
It's a great idea.
The free agent portal is $75 plus a 3% service charge online, right? You will either get, and this is why the teams max at 8. Because you can go 9 and 10, but it's usually from the free agent portal.
Okay.
Right? So if free agents, May 3rd is when it ends. From all the registered teams, I reach out to the captains, hey, are you open to taking free agents? Right? So the free agent portal is dope, right? What we offer is for those people who don't have a collective group of friends or peers that hoop, or you're just struggling to find a team. Maybe there's 2 of you, right? You both sign up for the free agent portal. You can be placed on a team. But also, if we get enough free agents, you all form your own team.
The free agent team.
The free agent team, which we had one, and we had one in Jacksonville, which was dope. You know, it was they had to figure out their kinks, right?
Yeah.
But it was dope. So the free agents can all come together and have their own team. But how that works is like if you're a free agent and you guys don't form a team, is once the registration closes, before we ordered the jerseys for the teams, May 3rd, I reach out to all the captains. Hey, I have this player. This is his experience. This is what he wants.
Yeah.
It's like your resume. Yeah.
I reach out, make sure the captains are okay taking free agents, which they should be like 9 and that's what spots 9 and 10 are for, free agents.
Right.
So I go around who registered first and go down the line, see if they're open. And free agents get placed like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's they pay a separate fee. So if you're 8 players, you pay your $600. They pay their own fee. You know what I'm saying? But I like offering that because, like I said, Jacksonville had a bunch of people that, there's only 1 or 2 of us. Now I have run into a lot of teams who only have 3 and 4 players. So something we're doing different this year is we have an unofficial combine. This is going to drop.
Okay. Yeah.
This is going to drop after that, but really we're just inviting everybody that's interested in the league out to just come hoop. You meet people.
Because I mean, we're posting about the combine like every week. Like everybody knows it's coming up as long as you follow the page. So
for sure.
Yeah. And that's really for those teams that have 3 or 4 players that want to fill their roster. But another cool thing that we're doing is like if you have 5 players and you can't figure out like 6, 7, and 8. Still register, cover that fee, and like maybe 6, 7, and 8 come along later in the season. Like you still get your 3 extra jerseys with your team, right?
Yeah.
And so offering that was dope. The board agreed to do that. I think that's really dope. Now you can't like pick people up right before playoffs. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But like maybe if they're skeptical that first week, they catch the vibe, right? And then the people's like, yeah, I'll do that. And it's like, okay, now you can be reimbursed to join this team as long as we know the Wednesday before we can get you. And then. Bro, I've invested over $900 into the website to make sure everything's online. So, like, your stats for the games.
Records. Everything.
Scheduling.
So it's all on the website?
It's going to all be on the website.
What's the name of the website?
Goodvibes.com/league. Just give me, like, 24 to 48 hours because I'm tech savvy, but, like,
yeah, it ain't going to be up Sunday at 2 a.m. Like, just relax, dog.
Yeah, the website...
And it's just you guys. Like,
yeah.
For the most part, us 4. Yeah.
I really want people to realize it's not like a big brand. It's really the community that's doing this. It's
literally
friends.
like we all grew up in the community. So like it's us 4 trying to do this.
So speaking of the community, what position do you think that this league will help the basketball culture in this community? When we think of Quincy basketball, it's usually the Blue Devils,
QHS and QAD, right? So
what do you guys think?
QHS runs this.
I had to
QHS runs Quincy. Let's just clear that up now. Football and basketball. I was trying to be neutral. y'all might have us in a couple other sports,
I was trying to be neutral.
we know who run Quincy. Anyway,
I was trying to be neutral, but get your shit off, bro.
Nah, it's because Quincy always has a big community of basketball, whether it's off the court or on the court. Yes, nobody's outside anymore, so now it's more like indoor.
Yeah,
but there's still there's that missing void that everybody misses going outside. And I mean, ask yourself, how many basketball group chats are you in about hey, who hooping such and such, and then ask yourself how many times have you complained about nobody being outside? Like it's all the same thing.
How many are you guys in?
I'm in at least 3.
Yeah, I was in 2 until like August. I was like, all right.
And they all got different people in them.
Yeah.
Like, and there's so many, and it's like everybody always asks in the group chat, hey, who's there? If you show up, that's 1 more than there was before.
Exactly.
So if you just show up, it's
just
cool.
So, and we're giving you all the guarantees because Jacksonville, we had 1 team drop out, but they were next level in a sense. They played in like competitive leagues all over the state.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
they was like, nah.
Yeah, Buddy came in. Buddy was like 6'9", 6'10".
I remember that dude.
Never saw him again.
Leave this one alone, dog. Like, we doing this for fun. Like, this was like,
we ain't there yet. Next year.
The cool thing about Jacksonville is we had those. I don't know how to pronounce them, but they had played for the Olympics.
I know what team you're talking about.
Yeah, the purple team. They went and played basketball for the Olympics, and they
wasn't bullshitting.
No, they
was out to bust motherfuckers.
Yeah, they played, but that's who that team faced first.
Yeah.
So that team faced them first, and like, nah, we're not doing this. And it'd be like that. You're not everybody's gonna win. Someone has to lose at the end of the day,
of course,
right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
So me being that there's like all sorts of age range, what is the age range that you guys hope towards the hooping league?
We're focusing on 18 and up simply for insurance purposes.
Right.
Honestly, I'm slacking a little bit. I need to ask if we can do 16 and 17, but the goal is to do an adult league.
And it's co-ed.
Yeah.
So like it's not just men's basketball, it's women and men's.
Yeah. And
so you can have women on your team.
Yeah.
On your team.
We use a men's ball though. I want that to be clear. So if you come in with the all women's team, we're still using the men's ball. Simply because there's more of them. Like, if we have two women teams and they prefer women's ball, I'm cool with that. That's just something the board has to decide when the time comes. And that'll be shared in the league chat, which I encourage you all to enjoy. It'll be in the description of this video. Just if you're interested, not if you're in there to like instigate and try to steal our ideas. Because I'm tired of my shit being stolen, bro. I'm so tired of y'all stealing my shit and just interrupting my communication with gyms and taking I'm so tired of it.
It's very selfish.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so we offer the group chat just to communicate as well. So if you're a free agent, you can join the group chat. Right now we have a thread. There's 4 free agents on there. One thing I want to point out is like when you register, you have to give it a second for the pay screen to load because you can register without paying, but you don't actually register. I'm not going to recognize that. Like you have to pay. There's no pay the day of. Like you have to pay that well in advance.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, because I've had two people register as free agents without paying, and it's like I've contacted them via email. Until I hear back, they don't count.
You snooze, you lose. Yeah. So now that you guys have a game plan, you got the idea for this summer. What is the goal for the future, and how do you guys plan on expanding the league, if there is any plans?
I want this to be the summer league of Quincy. Like, because nobody else really does a summer league in Quincy.
Right.
And if they have, it never panned out regardless of whatever the situation may be, whether it's fighting, whether it's motherfuckers bullshitting, whether it's motherfuckers shooting themselves in the foot with the shit. Like, it's always, every summer somebody ends up fucking up the league.
Yeah.
And I don't want that for this.
Yeah.
Like,
they lack infrastructure. That is one thing I do not like. Yeah, I fucked up financially, but everybody got to play their games.
Yep.
There was no switching teams in the middle of like we were able to do a losers bracket in Jacksonville, and that's the only time where the free agent team I let someone come on and let them finish out their last game. They're in the losers bracket. It was literally to give the winners bracket a bye in a sense for that day. So some of those organizations before lacked infrastructure. I don't. I'm anxiously thorough.
For sure.
Man. When I tell you this league chat, he be blowing it up with questions. And now don't get me wrong.
Answering them myself.
Fam, all of them are right. Like all his questions are right. And he needs to answer them. But boy, every day he got a new question. I appreciate that. Don't get me wrong, because that means it's being followed through with. Like it's being followed through with. It's being ran correctly. It's not just bullshit being played together. It's like everybody come play basketball this summer. No, it's a real established league.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that he's, sorry to say it, but so anal about it. I appreciate that, honestly.
And then I want to take it back. There was in 2021 when I had first left for Jacksonville, but I was still here with my daughter, right?
Right.
We had a Sunday game every Sunday.
Yeah. For real.
And I think that's what kind of was like, man, we should have a league.
Oh,
Johnson. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People used to start cooking out. Come on.
That's used to make it a rip fam.
That's the only reason why I care, because I was out hooping.
They just like, are y'all at Johnson? Like, yeah, we're going over there like 4 or 5 o'clock. Mm-hmm. They're like, bet, I'm going to get the grill going. What?
I had my son out there one time. We was cooking it, yeah.
Bro, it's nice. For real.
And I'm just trying to bring the vibes back, like, man, there's so many. I was hooping today. There's people so talented. And it's like, there's no reason you can't play overseas.
Yeah.
So, for those interested in joining and supporting and getting involved with the league, what are some ways that they could reach out to support you guys, and what can they do to help promote and like help you guys expand the league, because it is a big deal.
Word of mouth is always a big one. Don't be skeptical about it when you talk about it. Like, just be confident in it, because we are confident in it. I don't even want to say trying to be confident. We are confident in it.
Boy, I got my phone number plastered up across the city.
You was crazy for
My
that. Sorry. Let's talk topic for a second. That's his direct contact.
Yeah.
He is crazy for that.
Yeah. I had someone call me while I'm at...
Hold on. You got your number?
Yeah. My personal...
Like, primary number.
Yeah.
He's... I wanted to tell him so bad, delete that. Like, your email is fine.
Hey, brother.
Bruh.
Yeah. I had someone call me while I'm at work. I'm like, hey, what can I do for you? Is this the We Hoopin League? I was like, yeah, I'm in the office right now. Can I give you? That's why the new flyer had to change it to after 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Like, because she was low key rude, and then she never even signed the team up.
Oh, wow.
See what I'm saying?
So I was like, I'm also at work, and she's like, well, I'm at work too, and I was just like,
We got different jobs.
yeah, like your job must not care. I can't have this conversation right now.
You're not
but,
doing what I'm doing.
yeah, but you know.
But yeah, we got flyers. Please, if you are not in the We Hoopin League page, let one of us know. Whether it's me, Cole, James, Devin, one of us know, and we will send you a link to it. As many people as we get. We got, what, over 140 in there now?
Over 150.
Yeah, we got over 150 members now. Majority of them are hoopers. Majority of them are basketball players, and they joined for a reason. There might be a few in there that just want to watch, whatever, be interested. But, see what I'm saying? But
staff, volunteers, you know.
Please just let us know. We're trying to make this an established thing, build this up. Like, again, this isn't our get rich quick scheme. Like,
I gotta put emphasis on this. Motherfuckers do not get an entertainment to get rich.
Nah.
We put way more money in, even the music shit.
Yeah. You don't get that money out for like 10, 15 years, bro.
I've never booked a major for less than $2,500 and then I have to make that back on $15 ticket sales.
Yep.
People do not. Unless you own the space, and we do not own this park. We're not in a gym that's free to us. Like I have to pay that fee. Like, we're investing in this. So like, if you have concerns like this, don't go around talking negatively about it because you've had a bad experience in the past. Like,
come to us.
No, for real. Come to us. Like, my Instagram's public. My Facebook is public. Like, my phone number is spread all around. I mean, please text me first. You know,
be considerate.
Yeah, text me first, because I do work 14-hour days. But like,
and a lot of y'all know me. Message me on Facebook, bro.
Yeah,
like, we can. I'll happily have that conversation to get y'all to believe in us.
You know, and then when I posted that I was coming back, the team that won it in Jacksonville was like, "Yo, I had so much fun in this league."
Yeah, it's a joy. Like, bro, it's what we used to do back in the early 2000s, 2010s. Like, that's what we're trying to get back to. That's what we want back.
Like, we're gonna have the music playing. I just got the information on having vendors out there, so we can have some vendors out there.
So it's real deal.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to sell something, like, please be professional.
Legally.
Yeah,
but,
you gotta the city gotta get involved with that a little
100%.
bit. But like, we are trying to just establish something good, and I know there's things like, what are we gonna do if it's too windy or if it's rain? Like, wind, y'all can play through that shit. But like, if it's rain, like, of course, you know, we have some backup plans. Maybe we'll move it to the next day or things like that. But like, you know, give us a chance. Give us a fucking, like, we've done it before.
Give
like,
us a year. Fuck. Like, just give us a year to do this shit.
It's $600 between 8 of you, which is $75. The free agent's $75. Like, it's $75, and I get for some of you that's a good portion of your checks. But like, it's worth it. Like, and this year we're going, like, the a lot of the clips I posted from previous years are me with my phone.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to edit them. And it's like, I'm very much well connected to people who do basketball edits. I'm more connected with people who play college sports, and I feel like what we're providing after the first game, you're gonna realize. I had my camera out there today when we were balling. They were like, "Oh, the news here," and all I had was my tripod.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna edit and post some of those, but it's just like,
not to cut you off, but like, even that, just to try to like create a feeling to like get the hoopers to like, oh yeah, let me hoop a little better.
Yeah, exactly.
Motherfuckers lost hooping that camera.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's a real shit. So that's awesome.
You know, I got a professional videographer. We're gonna have mic'd up. Like, I'm really excited for this. We got mic'd up games, and we're gonna have clips. You guys get custom jerseys, like, and not like in 22 we just had the logo on the front, names and numbers. Like, no, you get custom full jerseys. Like, the jerseys are shorts and the top.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, in Jacksonville, the jerseys were like $5 cheaper, and you only got the top. Like, I'm so happy we found a distributor that does both and customizes them, right?
Yeah. And they're fire too. I've seen a couple.
Yeah, so we're trying to provide as much as we can, because honestly, I was told to charge more.
I told his ass charge more.
By other leagues, they're like, that's a little low, but it was like, man, I have to build rapport with this community in the sense, like, they know me from music.
They have to trust us.
Yeah, they know I'm gonna come through with music. If I say this person's performing, they're gonna believe that because I have the reputation to come through. But
and
like,
that took what, 6-7 years?
Boy, I still get hesitation posts, but like, that's why it's so low. But it's simple, and it's like, if you register in this first league, if you take this chance on us, every season after this is discounted. I mean, as long as you keep your jerseys, because like I said, the jersey is the biggest fee.
Yeah. Customized real jerseys.
Yeah, shorts.
So hold on to them shits.
Yeah,
like,
so if you keep coming back, like, it's discounted. It gets cheaper for you.
Yeah, and we're trying to do this every year.
Imagine 5 years from now, we're in the gym.
Bam.
We have like the basketball we're using, things like that. You're looking at teams paying $1,000 and you only had to pay $400,
and you ain't got to travel. Like, some of you teams may be from out of town, but like majority of y'all are already here. How many times have y'all gone to out of town leagues,
Peoria,
and had to
Springfield,
and had to pay, and they don't pay you back nothing, and if you lose, you're done. They go home.
Before we wrap, a lot of people keep asking me about cash prizes and things like that. There's not a y'all would have to pay a lot more for there to be a cash
100%.
prize. Like, honestly, if we weren't doing jerseys, maybe there'd be a cash prize, but that's not what we're trying to do. Like, y'all will go play at the Y or the Croc. Y'all will pay that fee
and pay $350, $400. I just paid that shit last year.
$350, $400, no custom jerseys.
Nope.
And y'all don't ask them for no cash prize. So why the fuck are we expected to pay a cash prize?
Yeah.
Why does that come up in the conversation when y'all go pay them? Like,
because you're black.
And we have more expenses. Like, they own the building.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
We have to rent spaces.
They don't lose money. I promise you, they don't lose no money.
And they don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, that's why they make y'all sign waivers.
This is for us, by us. Like, this is giving back to our community, giving us something positive to do, to be outside. We got the music. We're going to have the vendors. The energy's going to be up. Like, Jacksonville was such a good time. I had people driving from out of town just to watch.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers driving.
I drove out of town just to watch.
Damn.
Just to watch.
I should know you drove, KJ. Yeah.
We drove. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, but it's honestly, it's a chance. It's really a chance, because with our videographer present, if you're someone that just graduated high school, you don't know what you're doing, they just waived the JUCO.
Yeah.
So now you're 18, you didn't get recruited nowhere. Now you can have some footage. You didn't really get the chance in high school. Now you can get the footage of you playing in a good league.
Yeah.
Legit.
Because the way they just changed that whole college game up.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So don't get caught up with the $600.
Please don't.
It's in the 3% service charge. Don't get caught up in that. But just come out and have a good time. And like I said, we're gonna have parameters in regard to people who get. There's fines, slave patrol. There's all these things that will be in place to protect the people who are there to hoop. Because this ain't fucking pickup.
If you get it, you get it. It's fucking.
We hooping. All right, so let's go.
So let's, in closing,
slide that in there.
That's what I refer to, even in my office. I'm tired, bro.
I'm taking that. I ain't gonna lie. But just to kind of wrap it up, what would be your final words to just describe the league? One sentence, one word. What would it be? Let's start with you, KJ.
Trust us. Just trust us. This is not a get rich quick scheme. I promise you, this is. Y'all know me, bro. Like, y'all know me. Like, the last thing I'm gonna do is lie to y'all. I'll tell you the truth and hurt your feelings. Give a fuck. But just trust me, bro. Like, this is non-profit for us. I promise you, this is all going back to schools. This is going back to communities. Like, this is so much bigger than, let me fill my fucking pockets with a bunch of other motherfuckers' money, bro. Like, I can make my own fucking money working. Like, I don't mind working. Don't get me wrong. But, like, I'm not going to try to screw up. Fam, I know all y'all. Have y'all my fucking family. Like, I'm not going to screw all y'all to fill my pockets, bro. Just trust us, dog.
For us, by us. This is for the people who are overlooked, the people who want to chase after something but don't know how. We risked it in 22,
bruh,
and socially it was a success. We had they were asking us to come back in 23. They asked us to come back outside in 23. That's how well and that's how positive the impact we had
for the community, and it's smaller than how we planned this out for Quincy.
And that's not a basketball community,
no,
for real. So
it's everything else, but
for them to ask to reach out to me personally and be like, hey, you guys should have that league again this year. That really says something about what we're doing. So for us, by us, I'm not here. I don't need your money, for real. Your jerseys are over half your admission fee. So the refs a game are $50-$60 a game,
and y'all know how these refs are. So
y'all 5-6 games a week.
That's their job
for 10 weeks.
Do the math.
Yeah, y'all do that, man.
Come on.
Yeah.
As someone who's not on the board committee, I just want to say this. Quincy needs this. This is something that we need, that, like you said earlier, this is something that we grew up doing.
Yeah.
And it's for us, by us. Because, like, I was at River View mostly playing ball.
Yeah, that was our backup.
Yeah. What? I'm looking at 100. I was at River View, but we need this. And to the community that's going to watch this, don't be a hater. Support the local community. Support your brothers. Support Cole. Support Devin. And let's just come together as a community and really pop out and show niggas how we do it. Like,
no, for real, because y'all get behind these people who don't look like you and who don't care about you. Yeah. They had that 3v3 tournament these last couple of years, and the Park District popped up with a 3v3 league and didn't even mention it to them.
Nope.
For the same price,
they just gonna steal ideas and try to make it there.
Look,
and watch what they do once this shit gets hot.
Watch.
And I'm working with the Park District. It's not just one person. There's no shade. I'm not sure how that league was ran. I've only been able to make it down there once. I don't run my shit like that. I don't tolerate a lot of BS. So I just, for us, by us. I'm a regular ass dude. I literally go by Just James on the internet.
For a reason.
Because I'm just me. I'm a dude that's figuring it out. No mentors. Mm-hmm. Literally bumping my head.
And to add to that, this dude has like 7 jobs. Why would he want to add on another thing and not get paid from it?
Bro, ask him how many artists he manages. But all right, that's besides the point. Don't even worry about it.
Did you have 4 kids?
I got 3. Relax. What you on, bro? What you on?
Trying to boost it up.
I'm retired out that game. Hell no.
Well, like, these guys have lives. Cole has kids. Devin works a manual job that's very tiring.
Yeah.
Like, they're not doing this just to like, oh yeah, let's just do it.
Let's make a couple $100 from the people we regularly see.
Yeah, make a couple $100 for a whole summer.
Exactly. So I really hope when people listen to this that they understand that, like, you guys are really putting your all into this. Your feet is really on the ground.
Yeah.
Your hands is really on the pavement, trying to make shit happen for the community. And I hope that they appreciate it, because too many times but like, you guys do things for them and it gets overshadowed or it gets stolen from us. The 3v3 just got stolen from them because there wasn't enough voices being heard by our community. And that's not right. So we need to come out. We need to support each other. Get the vendors. Get some sponsors. Don't be scared by the $600. It's $600. You can fucking get it. And that's just my point of view. Any last words from you guys?
This $600 split between 8. It's $75,
bro.
Plus a 3% service charge.
I love how you keep that. That's so funny.
That's the business guy.
But
for real,
just come hoop, man. Because this ain't pick up. We hooping. We here for a good time. Live stream, video recording every game. Mic'd up games. Go look into the Brody League. The Brody League is a big inspiration. Shout out to the Brody. They're fucking huge. They're not gonna fucking see this right now, but like, shout out to them.
They will one day.
Yeah, that's my inspiration, and that's who I shadow and take a lot from to build this. Because I shouldn't be seeing Aaron hooping at Johnson Park. Aaron should be on a college court somewhere.
He's talking about Booby.
Yeah.
Booby nice.
Aaron should be on a college court somewhere.
Booby nice.
Getting NIL deals.
Whew.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Dude's cold.
Yeah.
It was nice.
What opportunity did he have? So it's like we should not be overlooking those kids no more. You know, a real gangster looks out for the youth.
For real.
Spoken about real gangster.
A real nerdy one.
With that being said, this is the Kickback. I'm Marcellus.
And I'm James.
And I'm KJ. We
Peace.
out.